My name is Marshall. I go to college in Milwaukee, but I'm home from college right now. To be frank, I'm bored. So, I had to come up with something to do while I'm here. And then I had an idea. Alright, push this out of the way. Oh. Okay. Okay. Basic concept. What we need to do is something entertaining. Now, how do you describe something as entertaining, you might ask? Something fun to do, something interesting, something funny. Now, what's funnier than stealing other people's ideas? Like this bit by Ted Nivison that I'm stealing almost directly. Well, what if I told you I can steal more ideas? That's where this guy comes in. Doug Doug. Okay, you can't read this, but it says Doug Doug in big letters on a chalkboard that makes me smart. Okay? Now Doug Doug had this great idea, this very brilliant idea, this demure idea, if you will. Doug Doug recently made a video reacting to cologne commercials. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, random kid on the internet, why are you talking about Doug Doug? Because I want to. Okay? Okay. Now, what makes the cologne commercials so funny? Well, the funniest part about the cologne commercials is they make no sense. And I love things that don't make sense. Because things that don't make sense, well, they just make sense. Now, you may or may not know that I make short films. Ones like these. Or this. Heck, earlier, I used a prop from one of them. The old lightsaber from the Kenobi short film. And I got to thinking, hey, I make short films, I make things, and I have a nice cologne. That's right, I'm a cheapskate, but I actually bought myself a decent cologne. Because I like to smell good, okay? That's not a crime. It's not a crime. I can do what I want with my money, okay? We're gonna make a very random... cologne commercial. Okay, we're gonna do this thing right. We're gonna make it interesting. We're gonna make it make no sense. You know what would be funnier? If we made it make sense. Now what if, instead of doing something that doesn't make sense and sticking with that bit, what if we actually did something original? What if we made a commercial that actually made sense? I'm a god. It's insane. You just gotta actually advertise the cologne. What if we actually do that? What if we make it about how the cologne smells and interesting things about the cologne, like the fact that it has like that vanilla, and then the bourbon. What if we showed how it felt to wear something warm and cozy? What if we did something like that? I think we have a plan, and I think the plan makes sense. Okay, so I started thinking, and I think I got an idea for the last shot. And then it involves these. Because we need like a shot of the actual cologne, right? Like, you know, the cologne needs to be in the cologne commercial. So how am I going to use those flowers though? Well, it's pretty simple really. I'm actually just using them to fake vanilla. You see, I took some of the white flowers off of there, and I took some strips of paper, colored them brown, made them look like vanilla beans. Put it on this chunk of marble used for leather working, and added a red light from above. Very professional, I know, but with a little bit of clever editing, a couple of filters, some color correction, stuff like that, we get this. Okay, you may be asking, why is it black and white and why is the red still there? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First off, the black and white, very typical of any cologne commercial. Second, the red. You see, the red is intended to show, like, the warmth of the cologne, because it's a very warm smell. Yeah, I know. Smell being warm, it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to. None of this makes sense, no matter how hard I try. So it's supposed to highlight that warm sensation that you get when you wear the cologne. I'm actually currently wearing the cologne, and it has a warm scent to it. It's very cozy, it's very nice. The red lighting highlights that, and I think I'm going to use that throughout the commercial and have like just a red show through on most of this. It's actually an idea that I got from a short film that I started work on. I don't know if it's ever going to come out. I won't spoil what it actually is, but I might put a little teaser thing right here. Okay, yeah, that's all you get. So I think it's time to start figuring out the next couple of shots. So I wrote down a couple of ideas just on the Notes app on my phone. Stuff like putting it in like fake bourbon, make it look like it's floating in bourbon, that sort of thing. But I know I need some shots of a person, of somebody outside doing something cozy. So I think that's where I have to start. So that's why I'm in the car with my brother driving, because, well, don't film while you're driving. We're going to try to find some interesting places to film at and hope that that gives us an idea as to what to do. Because again, this doesn't need to make sense. I don't need a plan. I don't need a plan to do this. I can make it up as I go because I'm pretty sure that's what they do. So I'm going to do what they do. Okay, so we're just going to find a place. We're going to decide to film there. And we're going to film something. And maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. This is just for a bit, okay? It's for a bit. So I think we finally found a filming location, but we also found a buddy. Say hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
You may know him from a couple of different things. Probably not. Nobody watches my YouTube videos. But they're here. I'm going to play them. There. They've been played. Okay, we're going to... It's cold as hell outside, so we're going to have to go out and film this as quickly as possible. Let's hope it looks good. Okay, we're back in the car, warmed up now. That is the only exterior shot that we are doing, because it is way too cold. It's been
1 degree out.
Yeah, it's 1 degree out. It's been like an hour since we got back in the car, and I'm now finally up for being back on camera. So we're gonna figure something else out when I get home. Okay, at this point, we're most of the way done. We have the in-person shots, and we have the vanilla. Now, we still need the bourbon. But bourbon's expensive, I'm under 21, this pipe has never had tobacco in it. So how do we do this? Well, what if we use fake bourbon? I mean, it's just gonna be filmed, it's gonna be in black and white, nobody would be able to tell. Right? So that's what we did. I used some iced tea mixture in water in a thing. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care how I ended up doing it. You just care that it's done. It's done, right? It's done and it's funny, and that's all you care about, really. I made a cologne commercial because I was bored at 5 o'clock in the morning when I hadn't slept. I haven't slept. I wish this had something in it. I don't know. Just watch it. I hope it's good. Good luck. Have fun. Goodbye. Mistral fragrance for men. Alright, thank you for watching. This was a ton of fun to make. The editing has been really interesting. I've already started on editing. I'm most of the way done. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing. Maybe I'll do more of this. This was a lot of fun. Alright, thanks again.